Hello again, students. I hope you had a chance to name a couple pairs of adjacent angles and a couple pair of vertical angles in these figures. I want to start with saying there are several pairs of adjacent in each of these figures. There are only a few pairs of vertical, so you may have a different pair of angles than I list right here, but I'm just going to give you some examples just to give you an idea whether you were doing it correctly or not. So number one pair of adjacent angles could be angle VWX, so right here, and then angle XWY. Adjacent again means they are right next door, they share a common side. A pair of vertical angles in this picture could be angle VWZ, and vertical, remember, means opposite when these two lines intersect, so over here would be angle XWY. And remember, vertical means that these two angles are also equal to each other. In number two, a pair of adjacent angles could be angle NJM, and then next door to that could be NJP. Again, there are several. That's just one example. With vertical angles, remember, you only want to look at two lines intersecting. So I'm going to focus on this line intersecting this line. So the first angle I'm going to identify is right here, angle PJQ. And it is a vertical angle with this, which is opposite in that intersection of these two lines, MJL. So I hope that helped you identify. For these two, we're just going to tell whether they are adjacent or vertical, and then we're actually going to solve for x. So in letter A, these two angles are vertical. And we know that vertical angles are equal. So if this angle is 70, that means that x is also 70. We don't have to do any work. We just know that they're vertical. Letter B, these are adjacent angles because they are next to each other. And we know, I'm sure you know, this red symbol right here means that this adds up to 90 degrees. So 31 plus this angle equal 90, so we can create an equation. The x plus 4 in the parentheses is just, the parentheses are only there denoting that this is one angle itself. Once we start solving this, we can get rid of those parentheses and solve this equation like we normally would. We can combine the 31 and the 4 to make that 35. To solve for x, we would subtract 35 from both sides. 90 minus 35 would be 55. So x would be 55 degrees in this problem. I hope that helps you with adjacent and vertical angles.